Can you see me now? Am I back? Yes or no? Am I back? Oh my God, I fixed it! Or they did, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm back with y'all. Hey, right on. Amazing. Man, listen, y'all missed so much. There was a big boom, and then, man, the 3G just got knocked right off. I mean, it was great. I went, oh no, and nothing worked. Yeah, and then now that it's all coming back. Verizon, so I think what happened, I've got a report. There are a lot of transformers that have gone off since I've been off the air. It's been like just still lighting up. A wind reading. Yeah, it's like 25, 30 miles an hour at the most. 25 gusting to 30. With some really strong gusts. I mean, there's like some 45 mile an hour gusts mixed in. So there's your wind reading. I don't need to get out. I've been in the car ever since this epic meltdown of the network. So maybe the network's on batteries now and it's working okay. So yeah. You've got storm bands coming towards you now. Excellent. I want some. And did the restructure receive some damage? No. Well, yeah, earlier it did, but not much, and it's still up. Can you see that it's still up? Well, I think my picture darkened because that truck has bright lights. I think, so you can still see. I mean, do we have good video now? Good, the backside must be worse. The backside must be worse, right? And then, good, we've got good video and audio, and channel 2 is running. Excellent. Good, good. We're at Stable 1, broadcasting 5x5. My name is Brian Osborne. I work with CrazyMother.tv, and I'm here in Fernandina Beach, Florida, for the second half of Tropical Storm Beryl as she tries to tear this little community a new one with a spa treatment to the trees and some weak structures. Welcome aboard, Bucky. You're on Bucky with Brian Osborne. Yeah, Beryl is a girl's name. Wow, yeah. I can't believe I got you guys back. I thought that 3G network was going to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. The reason it's so, I can tell you why the picture is darker. I figured it out too while I was working, waiting, pressing buttons and seeing if they would respond. You have to wait for technology. And I was still like observing the storm while I was repairing the damage. And I know why the picture is dark now. I know why the picture is dark. It's because it's raining. The rain is really thick and it's blocking out the light. It's cutting down the amount of light that's reaching the awning, okay? So that light is cutting through a lot of weather right now, okay? So that's why. So just hang with me. I really want y'all to listen to channel 2 because when it goes, it's going to be really loud. It's going to make a great sound. Look at that major. That's what they've been doing. That's what they've been doing. Yeah, I'm sure it did dim quite suddenly because the rain is falling really hard right now. There is a thick carpet of rain falling. I mean, I can see it. I'm reporting heavy rain right now, okay? It's heavy, thick rain. It's like that, I don't know, you have to kind of see it to believe it, kind of rain. It's the kind of rain a tropical storm produces, okay? It's really thick. Okay, yeah, there you go, windshield wipers, yeah, I thought of the same. Matt, me and you are sharing biorhythms, brother. I did the windshield right when you thought of it. Why are people still driving around? I do not know. I mean, I'm not driving around. I don't want to drive around, man. This place scares the shit out of me. Listen, no lights, electricity's out. I would be only on my headlights with trees lining the road. And drug deals. There ain't gonna be no more drug deals tonight. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I watched, I missed the first one, but then 3 more went down that I was privy to. I got to see them go down. It's a drug deal going down. Please leave me alone while you do it. I'll leave you alone. So y'all know I returned the American flag, don't you, to the water company? They have their American flag back. The guy saluted me. I thought that was really cool. I am a veteran, by the way, but this isn't my holiday. I'm a veteran. The veterans recognize this holiday because it's important to us. So, yeah. Our day is in November, Veterans Day. Boy, I celebrate the hell out of that day. I have celebrated Veterans Day. Probably that's the hardest holiday I've ever drank at, because it was a really important time for me. It was important service to our country. I'm just going to say I served in the Air Force, JFE. I'm not going to talk about anything else. I served in the Air Force. I should have been in the military. Let me put it that way. That's not how it shook out, though. You know why? Here, you want to hear a real quick story? It's not long at all. It only takes 2 sentences to tell. You know why I didn't join the Marines? Or do you know why I joined the Air Force? That's a better question. I joined the Air Force instead of the Marines because the Air Force complimented my mind. That's all. And I'm a big guy. I'm a really big, strong guy. And I think the Marines would have been really good for me to try and dial it down and dumb it down a little bit. You know what I mean? But it all worked out. Hey, well, thank you for your service, Spectre Pilot. Are you a real pilot? Are you a real pilot? I'm interviewing you now. Wow, what do you fly? Interesting. Can you tell me what you fly? Are you out of Area 51? Oh, those are really nice. You know what? Those are some of my favorite Air Force planes. My other favorite is the KC-135A. And I love your gunship, sir. Oh, hell yeah. And a lot of people do. So thank you for your service. And flying the crew around. We appreciate that. Those are awesome things, man. They are great weapons. You know, if those weapons are used in a good strategic, tactical way, those are very effective planes. Yeah, I know. You love what you do. Yeah. Well, I appreciate what you do, man. I know. I've been in enough front seat of airplanes to know. All right. So, are we at Stable 1 still? And there's a real heavy band coming towards me? Great. Yeah, right now I'm only wearing the extreme inner and extreme outer of my outfits. The first thing to go on and the last thing to go on. Well, there's a couple of other things that go on after this, but not much. But yeah, so I'm just wearing a standard silk. I got silk. I'm wearing silk because it dries real quick and it doesn't really wick to the body, except at your ass. I've noticed that silk wicks to your ass. So when I don't run out in front of the camera right away, you know I'm digging the silk away from the skin of my butt because it's stuck to my entire butt cheeks. Was that too much information? And so I wear silks, and you get them from REI. Listen, I was a motorcycle rider. You have to wear those in New Mexico. You have to wear silks, and I've got a lot of silks. So, and I know they dry. I know they get dry really quick. Okay, like in just a few minutes they dry, and they don't retain water really well. The water runs off. So I got those on, and then I got my rain gear on top. Silk sucks. No, man, I'm telling you, if there's a lot of kids listening to me, Robert. I'm giving you some wisdom. This is me learning things. If you're going to want to ride a motorcycle, and you're going to want to ride a motorcycle in other than sunny beach days, showing off your muscles and your tan, and you decide to go extreme biking, which is in very cold climates, you're going to need to wear silk underwear first. I'm just telling you. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Does anybody ride motorcycles in cold weather? Have y'all heard that before? Yeah, silk is cool. I'm not wearing a thong. That's the point. I just got these silks on, you see, and no other piece of clothing other than my rain gear. So I've only got the first thing I'd put on and the last thing I'd put on. I have a whole lot of outfit left to put on, but I'm not putting it on for a tropical storm. Yeah, baby, we're not going to sleep, JFE. I told you that. We still have at least 40, looking at the time, it's now 11:39 local and 3:42 UTC. Drink. Yeah, I know. We got the whole other side. And then there's a chase. And then there's the chase where we're going to see damage. It'll be morning by then. It's going to be awesome. You guys just plan on not going to sleep for the next 48 hours. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep you entertained. How far away is Atlantic Beach, Florida, from the center? How far was I away? That's right, party all night long. And you see the ones that are just getting up, they're going to be able to do it easily. It's you guys who've been with me all day now and all night. It's going into the next day now. We are going into Memorial Day. Actually, the United States is about to officially pass into Memorial Day. The lights just came back on. The electricity just came back on. I have a report. Look, the lights across the street just came back on. Isn't that cool? Y'all are in a storm chase, man. This is what it's like. Things happen, minute to minute, something changes. I know, it is stellar. It's like way cool. It's like you're here with me, How is it possible that the lights are back on? With a really bad part of the storm about to happen again. I mean, transformers are going to be blowing again. These people are sacrificing their transformers right now. They're sacrificing their transformers by throwing the switch. It's so cool. It's so brazen. I love it. How far? 22 miles south of me? Oh, that's pretty close. I got close. That's not bad for like 2 days out. Was that Stormtrooper that told me that? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. 22 miles out. That's not bad. I can't believe. Look, the light is helping. The lights from the store are actually helping my broadcast right now. Well, we have landfall, and that's what we're all about here at Landfall Media Group, is covering landfalls. That's right. The name of our company is Landfall Media Group. I can't believe my brother hasn't called me tonight. What is up with that? My brother Doug hasn't called me all day long. I'm not going to call him at midnight, brother. he had access to the internet. Unless he's dead, unless he's in the hospital, he had access to the internet. He had a phone. He knows there's a storm coming in because he knew I was coming out here, so he's looking at the news. So, yeah, I love my brother. So, it's okay. I held the fort down pretty well, haven't I? I've been talking like non-stop all day long. I've been doing all right, right? Have y'all been bored with my talking yet? How about when I read my story last night? Did y'all get bored with my writing? Those of you of the inner 12, I'm going to start calling you the inner 12. There's 12 of you that had a hurricane party with me last night. The inner 12. Oh, you were with me. Yeah, you were with me. You were one of the guys with me. You think my story was that good? Really? Yeah, you were invited. You were invited, Marky Me. If there's a tropical system coming in, or even a subtropical system, I'm going to be there. The Twilight Zone. Oh, my God. Well, yeah, that's boyfriend Doug. Okay, yeah, he's my friend. Yeah, I guess he's my friend. So I guess, yeah, he's a man friend. Okay. Yeah, we are getting nice rain. Everything's brightened up since the electricity came back on. Yeah, a man friend you kiss. Listen, that's just telling him thank you, okay? He knows what I mean by that. It's not a bromance. It never has been. It's actually more like a mutual respect. I mean, we really like each other's company, and both of us have similar skills and differing skills, and we complement each other whenever we've gone fishing. Like, I'll tell you a story. You know, when you bond with a best friend. He's my best friend ever. That's the best friend forever. What, a BFF? That's what he is. He's a BFF. God, a guy can't have a BFF? Are you kidding me? Just like I can't have a few sips of beer? You're kidding me, right? Anyway, listen, Doug and I were fishing at the Dewberry's dock, and we were underneath a developing tropical depression, and it was rotating above us, and we could see the low, because that's what a depression is. It's a developing low, and lows spin, and this was spinning pretty tight. And then all of a sudden, it just dumped rain right next to the dock that we were standing on. I mean, a wall of solid rain with no wind at all associated with it. It was straight up to straight down, and it was right at the end of the dock. And me and Doug are standing there looking at it, and we can see it snake its way across the bayou. Doug and I are standing there looking at it. It hadn't even touched us. I mean, there's not even a drop of rain. We had to look up to the sky to look and see it. It was one of the most amazing things. It was one of the most amazing weather moments of my life. And Doug was right there to witness it with me. We shared that. It was cool. It was way cool. The truth came out on Scotch night. What truth? The truth. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, and I didn't do that story either. Okay, that's not me. And that's not my relationship with my best friend forever. He's my BFF. He's going to be my best friend forever. He's my best friend. All right? And he helps me still. And he's my best friend. I love just being around him. He's got a great family, and he's got he's just been amazing his entire life. I've admired him. God, Mike, that's how you do Trooper. But you know what? He's going to focus on you now, brother. You shouldn't have done that. He's gonna start talking to you now. I can't retire to Miami Beach.